I can't guarantee that we will make it back alive.
The Yer could have been living at these ocean depths for hundreds of millions of years.
Before we meet this thing, we better be ready for it.
If we get anything back, we'll know that they hurt us.
We've picked up something on the sonar, a mass of some kind.
Luther, do you copy?
Captain, we've lost contact.
Whatever it was that was out there, I think it followed us back inside.
We think the substance tried to fuse with some of her cells. The Yer or the substance it produces to take over the nervous system of the species it enters.
The Yer is inside of her.
Mifune-san, Johansson Hakase no team wash, Dani soroteimasu.
What you are looking at, Mr. Mifune, is a single-cell organism that can coalesce into a larger multicellular mass. A single-cell organism that can act on its own, but also a larger multicellular collective mass. Able to shift in shape and density. Mr. Mifune, this is unlike anything we have seen on Earth.
And this organism
is the Yer. Whether one or a million cells.
And it's what infected Miss Delaware.
Yes, and tried to fuse with her cells when she came into contact with it.
Sam, if you would show Mr. Mifune what we have received.
I created an image showing our evolution from the sea to the land, which we broadcast from the ship, to which we got a response.
And what is that supposed to be?
It's an image of the super oceans that surrounded the supercontinent 250 million years ago, when the Earth's continents were joined.
Panzerlassa.
Yes. Panzerlassa, from the bottom of the Antarctic Ocean as the Yer would have seen it. And remembered it.
I don't understand.
The Yer must be capable of some form of collective memory passed down in their DNA from generation to generation.
Remembered it 250 million years.
Yes. And that's why they sent the message.
To say what?
To tell us that they have been and will be here a lot longer than we have. And even though we evolved from the sea, that we share a common ancestry, they aren't going to let us destroy it.
But we believe that the fact that they responded could be a signal from the Yer saying they're willing to talk, to call off their attack, to make peace.
And now that you know what it is,
we find out everything we can about them and release them back into the sea where they belong.
don't mind. I needed to clear my head.
Best view in the house up here. Feels a bit different now knowing what's out there. 1991, when I first came up here, I was still in the Navy. All this was packed with ice, even at this time of the year. We had to break our way through. And now, well, I don't have to tell you that.
No. It's nothing I didn't know, but it's different when you see it.
Is there any chance you can reverse what the yard deter?
We are testing several drugs now, but if we find one, it's probably best to wait to get Alicia to the hospital before we try it.
I shouldn't have left her.
You didn't know she was in danger. None of us did.
Charlie said she saw something. If I'd listened to her.
Luther. You have no reason to blame yourself. Okay. I have to get back to the lab. If you could sit with her for a while, maybe talk to her a little.
Can she hear anything?
She might be able to pick up some sounds and sense someone's here.
If you think it will help.
I do.
Is it safe to handle?
If there were a risk of airborne infection, we would have known by now. So, as long as we avoid direct contact with it, we should be fine.
I don't think they were trying to kill Alicia when they entered her.
What do you mean?
I think they were trying to find out about us.
They could have found out about us any time. Why now?
It's the first time we tried to communicate with them. Before we did, they probably had no idea we were even intelligent.
If the Ur have discovered that we're more intelligent than they thought, then they will also know that we're more dangerous. Is that a humpback?
It's an infant. We put a ban on hunting humpback whales in the 1960s when the population was heading for extinction. Down to fewer than 500 whales. Last count, there were over 25,000. It's one of the few things we've done right. Which the Ur might know.
And if they do?
We encode the humpback whale sound into the Ur signal. Send it out.
To tell them we care.
That we can change.
Let's get started.
You wanted to see me?
Come in. Please.
Your chief officer, Mr. Coffey.
What about him?
He's from Nigeria.
Yes, he is.
He has family there?
In Lekki, yes. Would you tell me what this is about? When did it hit?
We just got word now.
Musa, let's step outside.
Dead.
Yes. What killed it?
Ketamine. It's standard issue in emergency rooms. It blocks pain signals in the brain and produces visual and auditory distortion and a detachment from reality, which is why it is also used to get high.
Is it toxic?
To humans, no, unless it's taken in very high doses. To the ear, yes.
Dr. Roche,
Yes.
do you think it could be deployed against the ear? Beyond the lab?
The test you are looking at was performed on a handful of ear cells in a petri dish. To take it to the entire collective, that is another matter.
We could test it in the moon pool. It's not the open ocean, but it could give us an idea of its efficacy against the ear.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. Guys, we found the Earth. We communicated with them. Why are we talking about killing them?
Because we're under attack.
The Ear wouldn't have spoken to us unless they're open to peace.
Peace? They just destroyed a large part of West Africa. What peace are you talking about?
Wait, no. The tsunami that hit Nigeria would have been set in motion long before we communicated with the Earth. There was no way to stop that.
We have a weapon that works, and we should use it.
We don't know. We just don't know enough to determine how closely linked the Earth are to the environment. If we killed them, we could be causing irreparable damage to life in the ocean. And Jasper, if the ocean dies, we die.
Dr. Johansson.
Yes.
If Dr. Roche is correct, if the year know we have something which can kill them, we will be able to negotiate from a position of strength.
When have we ever developed a weapon we haven't used?
If the rest of the world finds out we know who the enemy are and what the Ear are capable of,
They will throw every weapon they have against them.
If we want to minimize the damage to the oceans, we should test the ketamine. See if it works, if it can be used strategically.
I agree.
So do I. I think we need to know.
Okay, let's do it.
How did you know?
What?
That the year didn't want to hurt Alicia. That they were just trying to find out about us.
I didn't. I just felt it.
Coffee, report!
We lost our powers. DP is out and propulsion is gone.
Morton?
We're drifting.
Captain.
Still. Hey. He's gone. He's gone.
Kofi, send out a mayday. Hit the GMDSS. Flight crew, trap the helo for passenger evac, and get Johansson up to the bridge. Move!
We're not drifting. We're being pulled. Get down to the engine room. Get us up and running.
Right away, Captain.
When the Ur died, the scream they made must have traveled out into the ocean.
Status.
There's a ship at Longyear Bay and in Svalbard. ETA 17 hours. No word on air-sea rescue.
You know how to kill them?
Yeah.
So, why aren't we pouring every drop that we have into that ocean?
We killed a handful of the Ur in a moon pool on a ship in the middle of the ocean, and look how the Ur responded. Now, we would have to kill them all. Look, there's 1.35 billion trillion liters of water in the ocean. Now you tell me how anybody, anywhere in the world can ever create that amount of ketamine. We wanted to show them that we had a weapon that we could use against them. Now they know. Our only chance right now, Jasper, is to make peace.
I'll try to keep us afloat as long as I can.
Let them know. We have to let the Ur know that we understand their message. That we're a part of them. Just like our children, our grandchildren are a part of us.
How?
Sam, do you think you can get through to them?
We have a message ready to send out if we can get the equipment back up and running.
Okay. Charlie, can you pilot the HOV by yourself?
I think so.
Okay. If we inject Roskovitz with the there's a chance they'll bind with his cells, like they tried to do with Alicia's. That they'll merge and become one. We inject Roskovitz. Charlie will take him out in the HOV and release him into the air.
Why not just lower his body into the ocean?
No. It should be as deep as possible, where the concentration of the air is greater.
Cecile, you should go. Take Alicia and go. You've been away from your children long enough.
Sarah. 一緒に行ってくれ。みんなのこと頼んだぞ。
Hi. Sarah, help me get Alicia ready for the flight. Okay.
Sam.
I'm on it.
Leon, go with Charlie. Help her get ready.
Miku. 一緒に行くんだ。我々が始めた仕事はまだ終わっていない。
She's ready. You can take her up to the deck. I'll be up as soon as I can. Okay. Captain. Any longer go.
What do you think?
Dr. Roche, you have to head up.
There's a chance his white blood cells are still alive. If they are, they might fuse with the ear. In the chest. Right above the heart, just before you release him, okay? Okay.
we'll be with you the whole time. All right?
What is it?
The ice. We're not getting through.
Charlie, do you copy?
Do you copy, Charlie?
I hear you, Ziegler.
Can you put this on the speaker? Charlie.
Yes?
The captain's gonna talk you through. Check your rate of descent. As you start to speed up, just keep bleeding some air into the variable buoyancy system to compensate. It's just like using your BC on a scuba dive. Remember,
Got it.
we don't know how fast these things can move. So set the sector scanning sonar for a narrow, fast scan ahead. Then you can just turn the sub for a wider search arc, okay?
Yes?
Watch your heading on the gyro compass. And nose her into any current if you need to.
Heading is holding steady.
If your trim starts to drift, nudge the ballast tank balance if you need to.
Anything?
Lower the frequency. I think we're through.
Picking something up.
What do you see? What do you see, Charlie?
They're here. The year. Leading down into the deep.
Charlie, we're losing you. Charlie. I didn't get that.
I can't see you. Luther is too far gone. We can't risk it.
Charlie, stick to the plan.
We only
have one chance. And I'm going to take it.
Charlie, the pressure alone will kill you. Charlie. Charlie. Charlie! Charlie!